so lonely. I get so lonely. I could die. Just take a walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel. Ooh, I get so lonely, babe. You make me so lonely. Ooh, I get so lonely, I could die. Ooh, I get so lonely. I could die.
Wir sind alle Freaks.
Round and around like a horse on a carousel we go. Will I catch up to love? I could never tell. I know chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel. Turning back now. Round and around like a horse on a carousel we go. Will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel. This horse is too slow. We're always this close. Almost, almost. We're a freak show. Right when I'm threw it in this damn coin slot. And now I'm stuck. Riding. Round and round like a horse on a carousel. We go, will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know, chasing after you is like a fairy tale. But I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel.
Okay, we're back live on KBLP, and we're discussing American Horror Story Hotel. It's been an interesting season. A lot of blood, sex, and gore, all kinds of good stuff. Torture, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. Thanks, Ike. Be careful. That's what they said. Okay. Yeah, they did. They stole his Diablo phone. Okay. Yep. Darn freaks are those little imps running amok again, getting into trouble. Okay, we are on episode 11, Battle Royale. And we ended up with Iris and Liz coming guns a-blazing into the penthouse to shoot up Elizabeth and Donovan, the Countess. So, they shoot Elizabeth, the Countess, who escapes while Donovan is dying. Iris and Liv move him outside the hotel to die, so his spirit wouldn't be trapped inside. And the Countess ends up with hypodermic Sally, who pulls out the bullets and revives her using blood from the towheads. Sally reminisces about an old drug dealer of hers and a couple of musicians who were good to her in the 90s. Then we're back to Iris and Liz discussing freeing Ramona as a weapon against the Countess. So Ramona confronts the Countess, but she convinces her old lover for one more round of sex, and she will let Ramona kill her. Do you believe that? I don't know. So the Countess packs and is about to leave for good, but she is gunned down by John while trying to enter the elevator. So we got Liz and Iris shooting Elizabeth and Donovan. Elizabeth escaped. Donovan's dying. And they move him outside so his spirit isn't trapped in the hotel.
Right.
And then the Countess ends up with hypodermic Sally. And she reminisces. And then we go back to the Countess. And John kills her in the elevator. Bam, bam, bam. Kills her. So we got everybody dying in here now.
Yeah, but but then you have hypodermic Sally is in the elevator with
Right.
Elizabeth trying to save her.
Right.
And she pulls out the bullets and she revives her using the blood from...
Yeah, but then, no, that's she doesn't get in the elevator yet. That's why she was in the penthouse. And Sally pulls out the bullets.
Okay.
Okay, then she's, Ramona confronts Elizabeth, but of course the Countess, talks about one more round of sex. But she then packs up. She's heading out of town. She's like, I'm done with this. She was going to leave, and that's when John gets her in the elevator.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And John's final kill is "Thou shalt not commit murder," and he presents the Countess's severed head as a trophy to March. Ooh. And then, of course, her ghost arrives at March's suite. Now she's part of the clan now, so to speak. She's part of the party now.
Right.
And he tells her he can finally forgive her for turning him into the police. And she admits she didn't. And you know who it was? Hazel. Miss Evers.
Oh, yeah.
Miss
That's right,
Evers
huh?
had turned him in so she could have March to herself. Ooh, here she was in love with March all this time.
Yes.
Okay? So Elizabeth is like, I didn't do this. And he really, truly believed that she was the one who turned him in. But after she tells March, the Countess tells him that, Hazel admits. And March spurns Hazel and banishes her. Ooh.
Right.
So we got bullets flying.
Yes.
Everywhere.
You know, I mean, it was like, everything happened in that episode, and to me, that could have been the last episode.
Yeah, it could have been. I think everybody thought it was going to be till they said no.
Yeah, and as we move on to episode 12, I think episode 12, it's kind of an afterthought.
I could be. It kind of ties up a few loose ends anyway. So,
Right.
But you got the bullets flying in here. People are dying as usual.
Yeah.
And then, of course, his final kill is the Countess, and he gives March her head. That was kind of bizarre. I was like, ooh. I thought it was pretty cool, though. And then here we find out Miss Evers has been in love with John March all along. Surprise! So that was because he really believed the Countess turned him in. He was out for revenge with her.
Right.
But turns out she actually didn't do it this time. So that was pretty cool.
You know, she was guilty of so much, though.
Oh, you think? Yeah.
So,
oh my God, she married Will, but she ends up dying, because of John. But it's just, it's like karma, But everybody's dying again. We got bodies everywhere. It's interesting. That was a good episode, I thought.
I thought so too.
It was good, very good. Because here we have Hazel, poor Miss Evers, and she's the one who turned him in to begin with. So, interesting. And John's done killing now, I think, but it's a little late. It's a little late for him to be, out of trouble, so to speak. But excellent episode. And like I said, the costumes in this season were just fabulous. Unbelievable. It was just so good. I really, really enjoyed this season. Let's move on to episode 12, which wraps up this season.
Yes.
Liz is back in the picture, and she reflects on the reinvention of the Hotel Cortez under new management.
Yes.
And Liz and Iris lament about the new problems that the murderous ghosts are leaving them with. Yeah. And they decide to resolve things before guests permanently stop arriving. Sally and Willow decline to stop killing, but March agrees with Liz and Iris that they need to stop defiling their home until August 20th, 2026, which, we've got 9 years yet, guys, when the Cortez will be considered a historical landmark. So, they're just waiting. They're biding their time. So March agrees with them for a while, anyway.
Right.
And then more than a year after Will's death, Liz inspires Will to start sketching new designs